It's self-service, mate. Just help yourself.
Oh, I just want one of them phone cards. I've just seen your sign there in the window.
All right, sure. What value did you want?
Oh, just a couple of quid. Our phone should be connected shortly.
Oh, aye. You just moved in round here, have you?
Yeah, just about to. I'm going to be manager of the new petrol station there across the way.
Oh, are you now? Well, tell me, when is that place going to open? Because we've heard all kinds of rumours round here.
Yeah, and I've had more start dates than the Channel Tunnel. It shouldn't be too long now.
Oh, what's been in trouble?
They've had problems sinking the tanks. Something to do with shifting clay base. I mean, the surveyor tried to explain it to me, but well, it was as clear as mud.
Ha! Oh, yeah. That surveyor, he wouldn't happen to be Maxie Farnham by any chance, will he?
Yeah, that's the fella. Of course. He lives round here, doesn't he? You must know him.
Oh, I know him, all right. My next-door neighbour, isn't he?
Well, maybe you know how to get hold of him. Do you know I had a meeting with him last Wednesday? He never bothered to show.
Well, he should get his mobile phone number. He's forever posting on that thing.
Yeah, I've noticed. Well, I'm George Webb, by the way. Seeing as we're going to be neighbours of sorts.
Nice to meet you, George. Ron Dixon. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
That is always providing that you're not going to take too much business off me, like.
Oh, well, you're not selling petrol, are you?
No, but, I bet you'll be selling everything else as well as petrol over there, won't you?
Yeah, we've got a wide range of goods, but that'll only be for the motorists. I mean, the punters aren't going to use it like a regular shop. I'll tell you what I'll do, though. If someone comes in and wants something that I haven't got and I know you have, I'll send them over this way. How's about that?
Well, that's fair enough, George. And I'll tell you what, should anybody come in here asking for petrol, then I'll tell them that you might just sell her over there, eh?
I like that, Rob. I'll see you, mate.
All right, George, take it easy.
Sorry, love.
Hi, love.
Hiya.
That is the new manager of the petrol station. Seems like a nice lad, actually.
Oh? When's it opening?
I think he's got about as much idea as we have.
You sure everything's all right?
Oh, yeah. Just not very hungry, that's all. And I have to go.
Oh, to the charity offices?
Yeah.
Don't let them put on you, though. You know how ruthless these charity organisations can be when they find a willing worker who's emotionally involved.
Well, thank God there are people who are emotionally involved. Charities are only necessary because not enough people with political clout care.
Oh, I was just concerned, that's all.
I'm a professional, Max. I'm doing my job and I'm good at it.
Yes, and you're my wife and I love you and care about you.
You don't know how much I appreciate it. I must go. Will you be here when I get back? I'll be about an hour.
Yes, well, I have a job to do as well, you know, but I can make some calls from here and then go to the site visits later.
Well, if it's possible, I would like you to be here. We could do with a chat.
Could we?
Well, Anna's not around, no interruptions. I must go, I'm late. See you later.
Yeah, it's all right. See you later.
Don't you think you better go home, Terry?
Home. Home is where the heart is. Isn't that what they say? Home is where the heart is.
You're not doing yourself any good. Why don't you just get up and go home?
That's where I used to live. Me, Sue, and Danny. It would have been Danny's birthday today, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Come on, get up. I'll help you round to your flat. Oh, come on. Just lean on me.
Have you spoken to your Derek this morning?
No.
Very Christian of you, that, isn't it?
Ron, I can't be a hypocrite. He's my brother and I love him to death. But I can't condone him leaving the priesthood and getting married.
He's a sensitive man who must have been through hell coming to this decision. And I really think that it's your duty to support him now. OK, you may have had your reasons for trying to talk him out of seeing Margaret in the past, but it's way beyond that now, but he's going to need you on his side, Dandy. Oh, Terry, look at the state of you. Oh, it's not even dinner time and you're blathered.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look, I've really got to be somewhere and I just couldn't leave him falling around on the floor like this. I didn't know what to do for the best.
Yeah, all right, Trish, you get off. I'll get it sorted out. Terry, whatever are you thinking of?
Thanks, Ron.
Would have been his birthday.
Yeah, well, we all have birthdays, don't we? But we don't go getting legless and falling over.
Apparently it would have been Danny's birthday today.
Oh, God.
Yeah, all right, Trish. I'll look after it now.
Thanks, Max.
Come on, let's get you home.
Should I go and get a drink?
No, business is bad enough without having a drunk lying on the floor.
Hey, who you calling a drunk?
Now, you just listen to me, Terry, because I'm going to tell you something straight. All right? Now, crack me if you want, but if you do, I'll crack you back. And remember, I'm sober.
Ron, don't be like that with him.
Now, you are going to finish up in some gutter with the rest of us crossing over the road just to avoid you. OK, you've had a rough time in the past, we know that, but it's time to look forward now, Terry, not back. Now, you're a young man, you've got a few bob, and just look at you. Hey, you're a wreck who's a pain in the backside to everybody. Now, look, sunshine, you get yourself sorted out or move away from here where we don't have to be bothered with you. You just think about that, all right? You see, the funny thing is, Terry, I quite like you. I'd like to see you get yourself fit and do something with your life. But you won't if you keep on boozing the way you are, will you, hey? Oh, come on, let's get you home, sleep it off. Hold the fort for 5 minutes, will you, love?
Sure.
Come on.
Right then, moment of truth.
How do you mean, love?
I've got to go and see the Chief Inspector.
He'll end up with a medal. I thought so all along. My grandson, the hero.
No, he'll have a report from the Chief Medical Officer. It's my future he'll be talking about. My injuries.
Well, they better look after you after what you did.
That's the police force, Nan, not a charity.
Oh, you'll be all right, I know you will.
New job, driving lessons, and now you're a fortune teller, are you?
So who sabotaged you then?
No idea. Not until Jackie Corkill comes in, that is. So, you a customer or a tourist?
Oh, he's got away with words this morning, hasn't he?
I'm a customer. I'm thinking of brightening up the house, you know. I was looking for some dried flowers or something like that.
No, we don't do anything like that, Frank. I'm sorry.
Waste of time anyway, aren't they? They don't smell nice or nothing. What you need, Francis, is this.
Fresh air spray.
Exactly, the scent of woodlands, meadows, flowers, summer. Like a walk in the countryside, Frank. We use nothing else, do we?
Go on, I'll fall for it.
Good man, 89p. Tell you what, it'll brighten up the house good style, lad. Oh, hello. Doctor said anything reduced in the shop.
The carpet. I heard all about it from Jimmy.
Well, what happened?
Well, Marcia couldn't make it, you know, because she wasn't well, and I was desperate to find somebody. Julia just happened to...
Julia?
Yeah, well, she offered to help out, you know, and she locked up Ron.
Julia Brogan working in here. She switched everything off. I'll kill her.
Oh, no, you won't. Don't talk soft, Ron.
She sabotaged my freezers.
I'll leave it to you then.
I'm sure she didn't do it on purpose, Ron. I didn't think there'd be any harm, you know, in her stepping in for me. I did need to get off.
It's not your fault, Jackie, and we are insured.
That's not the point, is it? Julia Brogan switched off the freezers, and it must have been deliberate.
Hi, love. Had a good day?
Oh, it was alright.
Thought I'd try and brighten up the house a bit.
What?
Brighten up the house. I was hoping Ron would have some dried flowers, but this should do the trick, eh?
Oh, yeah.
And there's a postcard there from Sammy and Owen. They said they're having a great time. He said they're missing us and little Louise. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What's up, love? What's wrong? Hey? Oh, come on, Katie. Not so bad that we can't work it out. What is it? Come on.
Somebody's pinched my jacket.
What?
Somebody's pinched my jacket.
Your new jacket? The one your mum just bought for you?
I knew you'd go mad.
I'm not going mad. Where did you take it when you were at school?
Yeah.
Oh, Katie.
Yui!
Hey! What the hell do you think you were playing at last night?
I beg your pardon, but it's got nothing whatsoever to do with you. We had a strong suspicion that there were intruders in the salon, and we did the right thing and called the police.
I'm not on about that, you stupid woman. Why did you turn my freezers off?
What are you talking about?
You switched everything off.
Yes, I did, just like I was told to do.
Well, you've defrosted all the freezers, you flooded the shop out, ruined me stock. You did that on purpose, didn't you?
Of course you didn't.
All the frozen fruits defrosted, the shop was awash with water, my carpet's sodden.
I just switched all the lights and the plugs off.
And you've ruined all my stock. Did you do it because I sacked you?
Of course I didn't. You were wrong then, and you're wrong now.
That's enough, Ron. Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm making myself late by taking Julia into the shop for a cup of tea and telling you to go for a walk until you've calmed yourself down. Come on.
I thought you were supposed to be on my side.
Ron, calm down. Let's find out what happened. There's no point in upsetting her. Or getting your blood pressure up to bursting points.
Oh, that's it. Go on. Everybody have a party.
Oh, yeah?
Hi.
Heard all about you the other night. How are you and Tracy getting on?
Well, I think it could be the end of a beautiful relationship before it even started.
Oh, that's a shame. You make a lovely couple.
I'm glad you think so. Unfortunately, Tracy doesn't.
Oh, she doesn't know what she's missing.
Thank you.
Perhaps she needs a little help.
How do you mean?
I don't know. Why didn't you both come round for tea? Oh, you don't think it's a good idea?
No, I think it's a great idea. Worth a go, isn't it?
What about today, then?
Yeah, why not?
Right, well, I'll get in touch with Ed and let you know. Even today.
Well, I've got to go into work, pick up a few things, but I shouldn't be too long. Back around 6-ish.
Okay, I'll speak to you then.
Okay, see you later.
Bye.
Bye. You all right?
Yeah. Well, no, not really.
I'm having trouble with the car.
No, having trouble with me. Oh, sorry, Peter. Take no notice.
Anything I can do?
No, not really.
Right. Well, I'll see you later then. I'm round yours for tea.
Peter, have you got a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Sit in if you want. I've resigned from the force. They said I could stay on and have a desk job. Light duties, they call it. But I couldn't do that. I'm out.
Why'd they offer you a desk job?
My eye. Nobody can be sure it'll heal properly. Until it does. If it does, then I'm not fit to be on the beat. The thought of being cooped up in the station all day. Might as well be a civilian. I daren't tell Diana they offered me an alternative, though. She'd never understand. To wear a desk job would be ideal. The same salary, no risks. She'll go mad. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
In your locker, how come somebody took it?
Because some kids have keys that fit all the lockers. It's just a chance that you take that they don't pick your locker.
It's terrible, that.
That's the way it is.
It was expensive, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And have you reported it?
Yeah, of course. You have told Mrs. Addison.
And what did she say?
She didn't seem that bothered.
Well, she better had be. Did she give you the form for the insurance or anything?
No, she just wrote the details down.
And?
And what?
Katie was talking about an expensive jacket that cost 30 or 40 quid.
£29.99.
What? Gonna have a word with her.
But Dad, you'd have to.
These people should be caught. I mean, are they ever caught?
I don't know. I never heard of them if they are. It's a lovely jacket as well.
I mean, what do the parents think when they come in with a different jacket? They must ask questions.
You could just say they bought us something.
A brand new jacket?
No, some of the kids in our school, the parents would be made up. If they turned up with a jacket like mine, they just wouldn't ask.
Well, I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask Mrs. Addison what she's going to do about it.
Do me a favour though, eh, Dad?
Yeah, what's that?
Don't make you show me.
As if. Well?
I thought I was doing right. You don't really think I do it on purpose, do you?
No, I suppose not. But you can't blame me for thinking, can you? Look, I'm sorry, okay?
These biscuits are very nice.
I'm glad you like them.
Yeah, and I'm glad we're insured.
Oh, I better be going now then.
Yeah, Julia, love. Seems how you like him so much.
Oh, thanks very much.
Tell Jackie you can have him at cost price.
Ron.
I'm only joking.
See you again then, I suppose.
Bye, Julia.
Ta-ra.
Well, I think you did really well.
Well, life's too short to fall out over little things like that, isn't it, eh? We've all got to get on with one another. Live and let live.
Oh, Margaret and I, well, my fiancée and I, would like you to be our guests for a meal.
Go on, Derek.
Well, we wanted to invite you to a restaurant, but we're broke. So what we thought is we'd buy the ingredients and perhaps cook it at your place. And then perhaps invite Margaret's mother over and one or two close friends.
No, I don't really think we could allow that, Derek. But what I do think would be a good idea is that if we had a little do for you at ours.
Can I have a word with you, Derek? Outside.
Why can't everything just be straightforward?
Never is, love, never is. Anyway, what about your mum? Have you told her yet?
No, we've got to go over to Oldham as soon as we can.
Yeah, well, when we have that little do for you and Derek, you can invite her over, can't you?
Thanks, John. Wonder what she's going to say when I tell her.
Are you sure about it, Derek?
Yes, I'm sure.
You hardly know her, really.
Of course I know her. I've known her for ages.
And not as a young man who's free to court a young woman. And now you've given everything up for her. Could it not be that you feel obliged to marry her?
I love her. And I want you two to get on. I want her to be accepted into the family, Dee.
I only want what's best for you. You know that, don't you, Derek?
Of course I know that. And apart from Margaret, you're the one person I'm closest to in the whole world. It's got to work out. We love each other.
You're both so young.
I am over 21, you know.
And her? How old's she? 18. She could change her mind and you'd be left with nothing, Derek.
She won't change her mind. We're sticking together and that's that.
Well, when and where are you going to get married then?
Well, it won't be for some time yet, and it'll have to be in a registry office. And then we'll get a blessing from a sympathetic priest.
If you can find one.
How many hundreds do you want me to get on the day?
Hundreds?
And then there'll be support from the Advent group.
What's that?
Similar couples in similar situations. So, you got to wish us luck.
Yeah. You kind of need it by the wagon load.
Hi.
Hi, you all right?
Well, that depends on you.
Why?
What do you want to talk about? What's the matter? I'll get it, all right?
Hi, Max.
Terry.
Is Patricia in?
Yes, yeah, please, come in. Terry Sullivan to see you.
Hiya. I just wanted to call round and apologise for this morning.
There's no need, under the circumstances.
Yeah, there is. I mean, you were very kind to me, weren't you? And, well, most people would have just left me where I was, and I don't blame them.
Terry was feeling a bit under the weather this morning, so I helped him into the Dixon's shop, that's all.
I was drunk. I was off my head, and, well, Patricia saved me from making an even bigger fool of myself, and so did Ron Dixon.
I'm glad to see you looking better.
I just wanted to call round and say I'm sorry, and thanks.
It's all right. Would you like a cup of tea?
No, thanks. I better go off round to Ron's place, you know, and put the record straight. Thanks anyway.
All right.
Bye.
See
ya.
Right. Are you ready to talk now?
I'll just put the kettle on then. Then I'm all yours.
There's something I've got to tell you. Something quite serious.
What, Rod? What's up?
Well, I've been told that I have to pack the job in because of my injuries. And my eye's still a bit dodgy.
They've sacked you because of that?
Well, it's policy, you see. You can't go on the beat with an injury. And this'll always be like that, so that's it.
And didn't they at least offer you a desk job where the public can't see you?
Well, there aren't any available. That's it. I'm unemployed.
Oh, well, there are other jobs you can do. It's not the end of the world.
Like what?
Don't be like that. There must be lots of firms keen to take on ex-policemen. Oh, you Peter, come in. Peter's here for tea.
I don't believe you.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? After what I've just told you? You're more interested in matchmaking between Art Tracy and Peter than you are about my future.
We'll manage. You'll get another job. Even if you don't earn as much, we'll have my new job.
Oh, yeah, we'll live like royalty, won't we? You on the perfume counter and me on the dole. I'm going out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why he did that. It's not like him.
It looks like he's been under a lot of strain recently.
He still shouldn't have just gone off like that. It doesn't look like Tracy's coming either. I'm sorry. It just turned out to be a mess.
It's all right. One wine for us. If you don't mind opening it.
Do you think we should?
Yeah, of course we should. That's why I brought it. We'll celebrate your new job.
I'll kill him for doing that. He shouldn't have just gone off. It makes me so mad.
That's right, calm down. He'll be fine. He'll be back soon. We'll just open this and relax. Don't worry, he'll be fine.
You're right. I'm going to get the bottle opener.
Relax. When I saw Terry this morning, I was on my way to the doctor.
Well, you didn't tell me. Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't want to tell you till my doctor confirmed it.
What?
Max, I'm pregnant.